Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and we're on Pro Cycling Manager 2023 and we're doing this video of Pro Cycling Manager 2023 Wonderkids. In this video we're concentrating on climbers. We've got 7 guys that you need to be looking at if you want to upgrade your climbers in the future and have a kick-ass team. These are 7 guys that you definitely need to look at on your dossiers, and hopefully you might be able to secure maybe one of them, 2 of them, a couple of them, or just build an absolute kick-ass climbing team. Some of these guys will already be on renowned teams, others not so much, but as we go through the series of the different capacities, you'll see some guys you'll be able to pick up from larger teams, smaller teams, but there's definitely something there for everyone. We start off with Siam from Bora Hansgrohe. Look at this guy, 6-star potential in climbing, also 6-star potential in stage races, 5 for puncher, and he's definitely, of course, already got some decent stats here. 75 mountain, 75 medium, 73 in the hills. 2024 contract, so you might have to wait an additional season from start to get hold of him, but definitely a guy to keep an eye on. We move over then to Brooke from Equipe Continental Groupama. So he's on that sort of development team to the main Groupama team. Contract ends 2023, so somebody you might be able to pick up sooner. But again, do not mistake this 19-year-old's lack of experience for his potential, because 5.5 potential in climbing, good 5 stars in stage races, very good on puncher as well, and already pretty decent stats across the board. Definitely some areas for improvement, but I mean, that's what potential is. Look after this guy, grow him and mold him as you need to, but definitely one to keep an eye on. We move then to a Czech rider who again is suffering from this Nicolas Cage-esque lookalike syndrome that many of the young riders have. It's Pavel Novak from Team Kolpik-Bulin. Contract expiring end of 24, but again, one to keep an eye on, because look at this potential for climbing once more. 5.5 stars, 5 stars for stage races, 5 for puncher, already looking some good potential for the Obrador as well, and decent stats. Not too bad across the board. Some areas such as the stamina resistance recovery that need to be built up, but definitely as maybe someone who will kick ass in the hills for you on those climbs, and be an all-round team player as well in the flatter stages. Definitely a guy to keep an eye on. We move on then to Lorenzo Milesi from Team DSM, so already well renowned. Gonna have to wait until end of 25 to potentially get a hold of him, or sooner maybe if you can, but 5.5 stars again on that potential, 5.5 stars for stage races, and again for puncher, 4 for Obrador, and again good stats across the board. Definitely one to keep an eye on. Don't know if you maybe make him as your GC for a sort of like mid-card team or towards the top end. Definitely got the ability to perhaps be there, maybe as a lieutenant to your main GC leader, but of course that's up to you. But one to keep an eye on, and definitely one I would add to my team if I was looking to pick up an Italian rider. We move on then to the second of our French guys, Lenny Martinez, riding for Groupama FDJ, contracted to the end of 24, but 5.5 stars again for climbing, 5 for stage races, 5 for puncher, and again we'll look at these stats, already in the 70s for everything in the mountain, 70 stamina, acceleration, downhill, Obrador. What an absolute stud this guy could be for your team. Not much more to say, but definitely keep an eye on this guy. We move on then to one guy you already may be well aware of, UAE Team Emirates, Spaniard Juan Ayuso, contracted to the end of 25, already on that 56,000 euros a month. Not a bad bank balance to have every month, is it? 6-star potential in climbing, 6 stars for stage races, 5.5 for puncher, decent everywhere else. Look at this guy. This guy could be your GC. This guy could be your leader. Definitely some potential. Tour de France and other Grand Tour wins in the future, more so for this guy. 80 in the medium mountains, 79 mountains, 77 hills. Look at these other stats. Absolutely dominant already at 20 years of age. This is someone that you could bring into your team, or of course you could control the UAE team and mold your team around this guy and just kick ass for many seasons to come. And we move on to the final of our 7 Wonder Kids for the climber category, and it is another Spaniard. It's Igor Arrieta for Equipo Firmar, riding until the end of 24, someone you perhaps pick up, and already only just on 5,000 euros, so contract wise as well, could be a very good addition to your team. 6 potential stars on climbing, 6 for stage races, 5 for puncher, and again already some decent stats in the mountains and hills. 75 downhill, decent stats across the board. Everywhere else, no 50s at all. But yeah, the second Spaniard and the final guy on our list. These are 7 guys I would definitely suggest to you to keep an eye on, and of course add these guys to your team in the future if you can, because they will be absolutely dominant. More to come in terms of the other capacities, whether it be the time trialists, sprinters, punchers, Northern Classics, etc, etc. So keep an eye out for those on the channel. That's it from this one, guys. If you like this video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, all that groovy stuff, and I will catch you in the next one.